I greet you all and welcome you to the Masithuthuke Letsema Learnership Class of 2020 graduation. The months of effort in the studies have the deserved reward in the graduation of our students, with the objectives giving the relevance this fact deserves for BANKSETA Letsema Class of 2020. Having done my research, the word Letsema is of Sotho origins, meaning people coming together to work for common purpose. And I now present to you the long-awaited commencement of the Joburg Pretoria virtual graduation ceremony. To introduce our mentor and leader in government, who has invested many years in skills development and training sector, more so for the upliftment, empowerment of our youth and Black business growth, Dr. Kgatle.
To the Letsema Learnership graduates of 2020, I would like to congratulate you on your awesome achievements. Considering 2021 was incredibly challenging and unprecedented year due to the COVID-19 global pandemic, which affected all of us in the world at large. I'm Dr. Tony Kgatle, a board member of Masithuthuke Holdings. Kindly consider your achievement a milestone in your life which will add to your skills acquisition. Today's world needs people who are skilled workers and entrepreneurs, who are versatile and can adapt to the ever-changing demands of the ever-changing world. Therefore, the fourth industrial revolution demands two things from you: flexibility and adaptability. Years ago, you truly coined the ABCs of life, which meant A for attitude, B for belief system, and C for choices. What we believe in, which is your belief system, will sustain you in achieving your goals and objectives in life. The choices you make today will also add to your achievement in the world of work tomorrow. Nothing beats a positive mind and a positive attitude. Letsema has given you the necessary skills and tools to apply at work and in life generally. Your success will depend entirely on how you apply your acquired skills and knowledge. The sky is the limit. Your commitment and determination will create the necessary opportunities. Be willing to do more than the average person. Sacrifice more. Be on the road of the extra mile people. Those who matter will see you. Dedicate yourself to what you are doing. If something does not please you, chances it won't please your supervisor or your superior. I conclude by challenging you to do the best you can be in whatever you are. Letsema has given the necessary wings to fly away and become the best employee to set your foot in any company. Though Denzel Washington, Steve Harvey, and Lionel Richards are some of the few who defied the odds to become household names in their craft, you can also make an impact wherever you are. Good luck and God bless you in your endeavors.
Thank you, Dr. Kgatle. Now introducing the BANKSETA CEO, Mr. Hubert Mashabane.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, families, friends, and to you, the graduates of the learnership. I address you this morning in the midst of our known challenge, the COVID challenge. This graduation, unlike others that we have known, would not happen in a face-to-face manner due to the limitations of COVID-19. As a result, I will not hear you clap hands, I will not see your smiles, nor would I have the chance to see you as you receive your graduation certificates. COVID has disrupted all of our lives, and let's take a moment to send condolences to all our families who have lost their loved ones. This learnership program was implemented in the midst of a lockdown, a hard lockdown where government had asked all of us to suspend our normal lives, to stop going into workplaces, to stop even the economic activities that we are used to that form part of our lives. It was all with good intentions to save lives. We, however, decided that we'll continue to implement this program, and today we stand proud that we have been able to complete this program in the midst of all these difficulties. So it is therefore with a measure of pride and above all great appreciation to all our partners, namely the employers, banks and finance institutions that have agreed to partner with us even in these difficult times. We also want to thank our facilitators, our assessors, our moderators, and above all, our BANKSETA team that have also worked hard to make sure that this program succeeds and achieves the goals that it had set for. So all of you deserve a thank you from BANKSETA. To our graduates, I need to also remind you that the world of work out there is changing, and sometimes that change is not evolutionary, meaning it takes place in a slow, unobservable moment. It is rather rapid. So rapid that it threatens to leave some of us. We are now required to adapt to these changes. First, it will require us that we continue to learn throughout all of our lives. And sometimes it might also require that we unlearn certain things that we think is knowledge that governs what happens in the workplace. On the second front, it also wants us to adopt certain attitudes and behaviors. And some of these attitudes and behaviors, like self-management, like commitment to goals and outputs, and above all, a respect for this scarce resource called time. All of these qualities are rarely taught in schools or even in programs such as the learnership. One has to learn them and have the willingness to adopt them. So the world of work will respect you if you have these qualities more than it will respect the piece of paper that is your learnership certificate. We also need to appreciate that we live in a society that is a community to all of us. And in return, we are expected as members of society to reciprocate this community by being a community to others. So with the knowledge and the experience that you gain from this learnership, we expect that you enrich the lives of your community, especially our youth, encourage them to be able to learn and continue learning. In closing, I wish to thank you once more for placing confidence in the skill system of the country, in the banking sector, and above all, supporting the goals of government. One of our mottos as a PSET system is to develop a skilled and capable workforce for an inclusive growth. As I close, I also want to remind all of us that COVID is still with us. At all times, let's respect COVID and put on our masks whenever we are in public and obey all the protocols like hand washing, sanitizing. Good luck with your future. I thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hubert Mashabane. Now introducing our next speaker for the program, one of our host employers.
Program Director, colleagues, graduates, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to have been asked to address you at this graduation ceremony, the BANKSETA Learnership Class of 2020. How exciting it is to be here celebrating the pride of what South Africa has to offer amidst the doom and gloom that has been the narrative of late. What a journey it has been. And we survived work, studies, and lockdown. Sadly, we must acknowledge that during the course of 2020, we suffered loss in countless ways, including some learners too. Their departure from this world and the lessons that come from that should not be lost on us. The BANKSETA Learnership Projects is pioneering in so many ways. When we embarked on this project many moons ago, we never imagined it to run the course it has. I think it's been 18 years now, and many a successful banking career has been built on the back of these programs. I know that the current economic outlook has not given us the opportunity to employ many of you. Know that you have the skills that can be applied in any workplace that you go to. Today marks the beginning of a new journey for many of you. Graduates, because that's what you are before you get your certificate, you are graduates thereafter. Let me take this opportunity to congratulate you on your achievement, but also let me impart some heartfelt and homegrown advice. Attaining a qualification opens many doors, but climbing the corporate ladder takes a combination of hard work, determination, the right attitude, political savvy, and humility. As you make your way up the ladder, remember a few things. Your success is not yours alone. Along the way, your parents, family, educators, coaches, friends, peers, and colleagues would have contributed in some way or the other to your success. Do not forget it, and do not forget them. The doors have been opened for you. While you savor the new opportunities that come knocking on your door, remember those that you have left behind. Give back, whether in advice, your time, or support. Building this nation requires a selfless approach towards knowledge sharing, and you are the individuals who can collectively make it happen. Don't be afraid to think big or shoot for the stars. Wayne Gretzky, a famous hockey player, said, "You miss 100% of the shots that you do not take." How often have you discarded an idea because you have been afraid of failing? If you are not willing to try to make your dreams come true, you will end up settling for less of a life than you had planned. Don't be afraid of hard work. It never goes unnoticed for long. But remember to strive for a balance. Make choices that will make you happy for a long time rather than just focusing on the next few seconds. So whilst the dream car, maybe that red GTI, will give you instant gratification, an investment in property may give you a long-term return. Respect yourself and respect other people. This means that you should realize that every human being is unique and everyone has his or her own ideas and abilities. And that is a good thing rather than a bad one. Celebrate diversity. The fact that people are different and possess different talents means that when you work as a team, together you can achieve more than any one of you could alone. Continue learning. No one is saying you should all have MBAs, although I see nothing wrong with that. But have the humility to understand that you can learn from anyone and everyone, no matter what their station in life. Knowledge will bring the best out of you and enable you to fulfill your potential, achieve your goals, and live your dreams. Remember, you are the master of your own destiny. Be comfortable with whom you are and the choices you make. Think wildly, but act wisely. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time. Learners, all that is left for me to say to you is congratulations and well done. God bless.
Thank you very much to our host employers. And now to introduce the two beneficiaries from this project, Lesego Serobatse and Mahlatse Malaje.
The most amazing experience was with how learners worked all together, motivated each other, and the relationships we formed. Most of all, it was with those who came with little experience, who didn't do presentations well, and watching them evolving throughout the learnership, improving on their communication skills, presentation skills, and on their personality as a whole. Most of all, I'd like to appreciate the support we got when we started with the journey of learning and working, and the support we received when we started on our online classes, which were amazing. The support we got from learners was amazing, and the moments where we held each other's hands and motivated each other when we had lost hope due to COVID, but we pulled through. I'd like to take this moment and thank all the stakeholders who were involved in this learnership and made everything happen. From our host employers, BANKSETA, our coaches from Ducha Consulting, and most of all, thank you to Masithuthuke. I believe that with this qualification and experience, I'll have a bright future. And once again, thank you for the opportunity.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Letsema Learnership, a graduate from the 2020 Letsema Learnership program. It gives me great pleasure and honor to welcome all our guests on this important occasion, which represents a life-changing milestone for us as students. I would like to congratulate all of the students for reaching this important achievement and for pulling it through during one of the most difficult and uncertain times in our lives. I'm very grateful to have been chosen to participate in the Letsema Banking Learnership Program, which its main task is to educate, train, and empower young people with relevant, applicable, experiential skills in the world of work. However, the year 2020 proved to be one of the most difficult years in history due to a plague that is upon us. Nonetheless, our program continued amid very difficult conditions. Our program structure had to be reconfigured in order to accommodate the changes and threats coupling the plague. For most of us, this meant that the traditional experiential component of the program had to be cancelled, and new ways of experiential skills acquisition was concocted, culminating in online banking simulation programs. Having learned about the core concepts of banking operations, systems, and products in the beginning phases of our learnership, the online banking simulation program was a platform where we had to apply our newfound knowledge. This is a space where we had learned 5 core competencies essential in any corporate environment in the world. The first being applied knowledge, which refers to acquired knowledge of the operations and tasks at hand. It also includes core concepts of business domain knowledge. This is the kind of knowledge that is crucial in the development of effective practice and progression of work tasks and goals. Number 2 being communication. This alludes to effective communication, which causes productivity to increase in work-related tasks. It also reduces any social barriers formed due to a multitude of factors. Number 3 being problem solving. This is an important skill which refers to the analysis, identification, and assessment of the problem at hand, which leads to the creation of more optimal alternative solutions at work. Number 4 being teamwork. This skill fosters creativity and learning through others' perceptions and perspectives. It also combines complementary strengths, it builds trust, it creates relations, and most importantly, it teaches conflict resolution. Number 5 being leadership. This refers to the ability of the individual to organize people in order to achieve a certain goal. These are the 5 main skills that I've acquired from the learnership program. They are essential skills which are core, relevant, and transferable. These are skills which have an impact on both the corporate environment and the people working for the organization. I will forever be grateful for these important skills. Ladies and gentlemen, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty and impact of their dreams. The future is in our hands. The future belongs to us who believe in creating opportunities. It belongs to those who commit to lifelong continual learning and to those who understand that what counts the most in life is the difference we have made to the lives of others that will determine the significance of the life we lead. I'd like to thank every stakeholder that participated in this program and made it a reality. And most importantly, to the students who completed this successfully, I say power. Thank you all, and best of luck to all. Thanks.
And thank you very much to our learners and beneficiaries of this project. And now our next item would be the conferring of the qualification certificates. Congratulations to all our learners who've received certificates. Our next item is announcements and a vote of thanks from our CEO, Mr. Leander Handula.
Good day, everyone. My name is Leander Handula, the CEO of Masithuthuke Holdings. Today I've been given an easy task to thank everyone who participated in this program, Letsema Learnership. Firstly, I would like to thank BANKSETA, the sponsor of the project. Thank you very much for giving the opportunity to our graduates. I would also like to thank the employers who participated in the Letsema Learnership for hosting our learners, also mentoring and developing our learners during their workplace. Thank you very much. We will also like to thank the graduates today, which is our learners. We would like to thank these learners in terms of their participation in the learnership, their commitment that they have shown during the period. Thank you so much. And also today you are receiving your certificates. And today you are also the ambassadors of Letsema Learnership 2020. Thank you and well done. I would also like to thank our team, Masithuthuke Holdings staff, including our facilitators, for the commitment that they have shown during this time, and also the support that they have given to our learners. Thank you so much. And also to the team who quality assured from our side. Lebo, thank you so much as well for your support and also for making sure that the project runs smoothly. Thank you so much. I would like to thank everybody who participated in this learnership. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Handula. And now I'd like to vote of thanks to our learners, to our stakeholders, to our host employers, to our facilitators, our parents, and our partners. Thank you very much for being part of the Letsema Learnership. I'd also like to remind you to observe your COVID-19 regulations. Thank you very much. It's Buhle from Masithuthuke Holdings. Keep well. Thank you.